Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you about one business use case, where we have to send an email after n number of business hours. This kind of a scenario is quite normal in almost all areas, maybe sales, service, or other cloud as well. So just let's see what is the actual requirement can be for our video, but it can be similar, it can be in your project requirement as well. So requirement is schedule an email alert to send a customer after 4 hours of record creation. So this 4 hour can be changed based on your requirement. It can be a 1 hour also, it can be a 2 hour, or it can be multiple as well. Now, what I have considered for this session or video is business hour is set for 10 to 6 a.m. for each working day, and Saturday and Sunday are holiday. So means if a record is created after 6 p.m. means it will be counted, it will treated for the next business day. In the same day, it will not be treated. Similarly, for the Saturday, Sunday, it will be excluded from the business hour calculation. So take example, what is our requirement is, if record is created at 5 p.m., then system should send email at 1 p.m. next day, because we have started with our 10 a.m. So from 10 to 1 this 3 hour, and from 5 p.m. to 6 hour is 1 hour. So next 1 p.m. the mail will be sent to the customer. If record is created at 5 p.m. on a Friday, then system should send an email at 1 p.m. next Monday, because Saturday and Sunday is not our business hour. So it will send after 2 days. If record is created at 10 a.m., then the system should send an email at 2 p.m. because after 10 a.m. plus 4 is at 2 p.m. for the same day. So to achieve this requirement, what are the things we have to require, what we have to do? So first of all, we need a process builder to do this, because in process builder there is a capability to send a schedule action, okay, to a respective customer. For getting that, now question in process builder, there is two concept. Let me show that, probably then you will understand it better. In process builder, there is a schedule action. There is two kind of concept. Set time for action to execute. One is particular hours, and second is after how many days or how many hours you can send. So we are going to utilize 0 hours, or this first element to for this action. So for that, what we need a time. We need a time where we have to send, after which we have to send an email. For adding, or we are saving or storing that time, we need a field in that custom object. So we talk as a next activity date or next reminder time. That kind of a field we can create. Then we will create a custom setting for the reminder time. Why I need a custom setting? Because today we have a 4 hour of requirement. Maybe it will change to 2 hour, maybe 5 hour. So we should not change anything in production. It's better, let's go with a custom setting where it will be configurable. I always prefer to go with a configurable dynamic concept of your application. Don't make any hard coding in your system. Try to don't hard code in your system. So we will create a custom setting for reminder time, okay. Then we will create an invocable method class which will give you what will be the next business hour for our business scenario to send an email. Okay, as example, if we are creating a record at 5 p.m., then next business hour when the email will be sent is 1 p.m. the next day. So that hour we have to calculate. We will use Apex method for that, Apex class for that. Then, because you need to send an email, for that we can create an email template, and that email template we can utilize in workflow email alert notification. Okay, we'll see that. And then after that, we will use all those 4-step thing in creating a process builder to schedule a action based on the custom field created from step 1 to utilize 1 to 4. And then we'll see the test. So let's see all those things in our Salesforce org. So first of all, what I have done, I have used one object which is called a business hour email. Okay, in this business hour email, as per requirement, we have to create one custom field which will hold when we have to send an email. So for that, I have added one field, reminder date and time, where we have to basically that value, that next business day time will be, date and time will be set. So this is our first thing. Then we have to do, okay, we have to create a custom setting to use it, to set that time. So for that, I'm going to the custom setting. In custom setting, we have a field schedule reminder time. We have this custom setting I have created. In that custom setting, there is a one field reminder hour. Okay, and by default, reminder hour actually holds a numeric value. Okay, and I have used a default organization level value because this will be applicable for the complete org, not specific to the end user. But if you want to go for a specific profile, a specific thing, then you can also go with the honor-based setting. But right now we are going with the organization level setting. So for right now we have set 4 hour. Okay, it can be changed based on your requirement. Then what was our third step is create an invocable method class to get the next business day. For that, let us go on the developer console. Okay, in this developer console, let me remove some unwanted classes which is not required for our thing. So we have, okay, we have a business hours controller. In this, I have created one invocable method which can be called from a flow or process builder. So that what is the name is set email reminder time. Okay, in this what I am doing, I am taking a business email selector class get by ID. So when this invoke method will be called from process builder, what information we need as an input? The information is for which record ID we want to set a business hour. So for we need a record ID. So I have passed the record ID in there. So what is email selector? So basically I have created a class which will query in that our custom object and will give the result to us. This is a concept we normally prefer to go with the smaller classes for handling our code. Okay, email selector class we have used basically whatever class you want to query it, separate it out in a separate classes. Whatever query you want to write, put that in a separate class we normally call the selector class. So for that I have used a business hour email selector which just get the records from this object based on the parameter which is passed from the process builder. After that, if we have a record bit which is provided by the record ID, then what we are doing, we are getting the business hour default information. So business hour service class, what I have done, I have just query the business hour for what are the business hour available in your Salesforce organization, because I have only one default business hour. I have just used this one, but you can utilize based on your name, different name. Like if you have different business hour, or if your org is supporting multiple client and they have a different time zone, so you can set a different business hour also. So based on the whatever business hour you want to put, query data from that business hour, and this method get reminder time of business hour which actually calculates what will be the next business hour based on the hours sent. Like I have set the reminder hour is a 4. So based on this reminder hour and based on the business hour setup, it will gives you what will be the next business hour. This method will be called from this business hour controller. So first we are getting the business hour ID, then we are getting what reminder hour we have. So basically this custom setting service I have created a separate custom service class which will actually get the default values of that schedule reminder time, which was is a custom setting. And from that custom setting class, we are getting the reminder our field value, which is 4 for us right now. Then what is the current time, because we have to calculate from the right now what will be the business hour after the 4 hours. Okay, so that is the time you need. So that time and that reminder hour, we are passing this information to this and then we are whatever value we have, we are setting that target date. Basically, whatever time we got after the calculation of that reminder hour, we have to update that value in this business hour email object. Okay, this is a thing. Okay, the next point was creating an email template and email alert to notification. So now create a email alert. So first we will create an email template. For email template, we have to go from here, email template. So I have created a reminder email template. You can put anything. Just for testing purpose, I have put a small component, hello Dhanik, send reminder, thank you Dhanik. You can put your content based on your requirement. This is just for the testing content. So I have created one email template for that. After that email template, we have to create one email alert workflow action. So in this one, what we have to do, we have to utilize that email template. Okay, we have to utilize that email template to send an email. So for example, this is a email reminder, email alert name, and then which email template we have to use to send an email. So we have an email template we have created, which is reminder email. I have used that. After that, to whom you want to send a notification. So I have used user is Dhanik Sane. I want to send a notification to Dhanik Sane. You can utilize a different other thing also, like case team, creator, email field. Different things are there. Different users are there where you can send an email. So based on your requirement, you can utilize it. Okay. Then save it, and email alert is also created. After that, let's go with the this process builder creation, which is the next step for us. Okay, process builder creation to schedule action. So what we are doing, we are creating a process builder on business hour email only when the record is created, because after on the update we don't want to change any email notification. We just want to go for the on creation. So I have to use only when the record is created. In criteria, I have not put any criteria, because on every record creation I want to send a email to the user or maybe the customer we have. Next, after that we have an action. What action you have to perform? So in that action, what we have to put, we have to call that invocable method set email reminder time, which we have created to get the next business hour when the schedule mail be sent. So we have to call that, and we have to pass our record ID. So you can see business hour email is our record, and we are passing the ID from here. So this, using this, what will done, immediately whenever the record is will be created, automatically based on the business hour, next or reminder date and time will be updated. After that, what we have to do, we have to send an email after that business hour is passed. Like example, after 4 hours. So if record is created at a 1, so maybe not 1, 10 a.m. basically, then it should, when the time will come as at 2 p.m. After 2 p.m. it will send an email to the user. So for that, what I'm saying, 0 hours after email trigger date and time. So what we are doing, we have to send an email after that email trigger date and time, which we have set a value, the next reminder time. Okay, so 0 hours after that value. So whatever value is there in that value, we have to send an email after that. So this is the time we have to set, what action we have to perform, what time the action should be performed, and then what action you want to perform. So in that case, we are sending, we can use different classes. Okay, let me clone that so that I can show better. You can see this is a set reminder. Okay, so you can take a different also. Right now you can use Apex classes, you can also use email alert. So let me add one action. I have used email alert, and that email alert you can send a email alert to user, and you can find the name email reminder. This email alert reminder we have created. So we are getting that email reminder alert workflow rule. So we got it, save it. So basically after 0 after of the send an email alert to the user. So it will send an email based on that. So let's see how this is working. Let me open the business hour email record. Let me create a new record for this test one record. So right now, okay, you see our time is 9:42, okay, and the reminder time, date and time is saying is 9/6/222 p.m. So our, if it's a business hour, is 10 to 6 p.m. So it's saying at 2 p.m. because day will start as 10 a.m. Okay, so after 4 hours is at 2 p.m. So after 2 p.m. the email will be sent to customer or user. So this value you will always get the correct value from here. Then because right now is a Sunday when I have recorded this video, probably that's why, because it's a 9/5, because it's Sunday. Next Monday or Monday, whatever coming is, it will send an email on the Monday. So for how that value, how the mail will trigger, let me show that I have already used that. Okay, email reminder. I have so many mails. Looks like I have deleted that. Yeah, you can see this mail I have received at particular date and time, because this email not have been delivered, so the attached delivery notification. Okay, so some setting was not done, so that's why it's not delivered. Otherwise you will that particular time that email reminder email will be sent to the customer. So that's it. So when you test this functionality, if you have a query or concern or something, please ping me or do the comment so that I can help you. Thank you everyone.